Welcome to the Cardinals Stadium for CTN's live coverage of high school football. It's homecoming week for the Cardinals as they host the Andover Huskies. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro up above the action, and Howie, a great atmosphere, a lot of excitement in the building.
Yeah, it's finally some football weather here tonight. It's chilly out. You see everybody bundled up. This is great. Homecoming, it's going to be a lot of fun. The crowd is going to go crazy tonight, and hopefully we see a good game, and I think we will.
Well, the Andover Huskies coming off their first victory of the season. Cardinals still looking for theirs. This is definitely a team that is vulnerable, a team the Cardinals could beat.
No question about it. I talked to Coach Wilkie, and we talked a little bit, and he said, Coon Rapids and Andover look very similar in a lot of ways. And you're right, that win over Centennial was huge, gave them a little confidence. But coming here tonight, they know it's homecoming, and they certainly can't look past a team that's 0-5, so they're going to play their best.
And we will take a break for the Coon Rapids Choir singing the national anthem.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous skies, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Start week 6, the Andover Huskies, a 1-4 team, and they had been in every game except for the loss to Tino. Every game has been 8 or 9 point difference. So last week they're finally able to get over the hump. One of their big leaders, a guy who goes all night long.
He doesn't come off the field. Mike Wanmaker, he's when talking to Coach Wilke, I said, Coach, who's that one player that you really rely on that makes your guys go, that motivates you guys? And he didn't hesitate to mention that young man, number 15. Very good player. He's going to play wide out. He's also going to play defensive back for the Huskies tonight.
Well, the Cardinals, they know their defense has to be able to avoid giving up the big play, has to keep them in it if they want a chance to win. One of the guys who's been getting it done all season long, Jack Scheck.
Yeah, you look at his number from last year, 12 tackles, led Coon Rapids in interception. But Jack, not only is he homecoming king, good week for him, but an opportunity to see if he can lead this defense. They're gonna have to be able to play tough. They're not going to be able to miss tackles. They're going to have to play well. And Jack Scheck is all over the field. He travels to wherever the ball is, and he is going to be counted on tonight for Coon Rapids.
Well, the Huskies won the toss, elected to defer, so Coon Rapids will get to start on offense. The homecoming crowd in full throat as the boys cross-country team delivers the football to the field after running it here from the Andover Stadium.
There's head coach Rich Wilkie. Had a nice conversation with him this morning. And, of course, head coach Greg Malling also spoke with him today as well.
Well, the team showed some steady progress in weeks 3 and 4. They kind of fell apart last week against Anoka, hoping to get things back going the right way this time. And this one is underway. It'll be taken by Merkel at the 5-yard line, looking for some blocking in the middle of the field. Tripped up as he crosses the 25 out near the 28-yard line.
Coach Malling said, Joe, basically, we have to score points. We need to score points tonight. And you saw last week they were shut out against Anoka. Maybe played one of their poorest games of the season. But he talked about when he was at Wooten, teams are in a rebuilding mode. They take some dips throughout the season. They're looking to come out here strong tonight.
Cardinals will come out with Jake Van Hulsen as the quarterback and George lined up wide right as one of the 4 receivers. He will get the catch on the first play. George looking for some blocking in the middle of the field, escapes a couple of tackle attempts and falls forward close to the 35-yard line. Here's a look at your starters for the Cardinals on offense. The big guys up front, Gilliard, Newsland, Green, Taylor, and TJ Mandyke. Receivers, Cam Geyer, Sam Damus, Carter Geyer, and Jordan Brown. Tyler George also a receiver as Van Holsen gets the start here tonight. Handoff goes to Snell on 2nd and 3. He has the first down out to the 40-yard line. Look at your defense for the Andover Huskies. Up front, Gus Cook, Carter Cloutier, Seth England. The linebackers are Will Clare, Kenny Fox, Cameron Kilber, and Wyatt Ryman. The secondary, Senny Winemaker, Lenhart, and Minor.
Penalty called on Coon Rapids.
That's a tough one. Takes away that first down, pushes them back to the 30. It'll be 2nd and 8. We've seen Van Holsen come in just about every week so far. Came in and was pretty solid against Andover, 11 of 22.
Yeah, it's the first time he gets the start. Little different look for the Cardinals offensively.
Pass is complete to Cameron Geyer, out just shy of the 35. And it'll be 3rd down and about 4.
Will Clare on the tackle for Andover, and this is a tough defense, no doubt. This is an opportunity for that young man to see what he can do as we look for his season numbers. 20 of 42, 227, a touchdown and a couple of interceptions.
Just a freshman, but he has looked quite composed in his opportunities under center.
Coach Balling said he's a student of the game. He studies it. He reads defense as well for a young player, and that's great. He's getting a great opportunity here to get start tonight.
Empty backfield. And they set up the screen for Snell. He's got the first down back out to the 40. No flags on the field this time. And the Cardinals able to move the chains.
Now, defense pursuing to the near side. Nice little job of getting the ball to Snell as the fake give to Geyer. And he's able to pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
George, the lone receiver on the right. Brown, Cameron, and Carter Geyer all on the left side. Snell in the backfield as Van Holsen looks to the sideline. 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line early in this first quarter. Handoff goes to Snell, looks for a hole, not much there. May have gained a half a yard, but a good job by the Huskies to stop things up.
Well, I know the Cardinals would like to win that battle at the point of attempt, would like to establish the running game. That sets you up for some passing plays a little later on as well. So they're going to try and get off and see if they can move the ball on the ground a little bit here.
Well, that has been the struggle for this offense all season long. Yep. Even when their offense has been moving, when they get up tempo, they can move the ball, but they have not been able to get any sustained running. Last week held to just 19 yards.
Yeah, and they have to do much better than that if they're going to win a football game.
2nd and 9 now. The play taking a while to get in. And Van Holsen ready. Handoff goes to Snell off left tackle. Good push forward out across the 45. A gain of about 5. Will set up 3rd down.
Did a nice job of just following the big boys up front, getting that push, a little bit of a surge to make it a 3rd and manageable.
3rd and about 4, long 4, short 5. Has to get the ball right to midfield. Carter Geyer, the man in motion. Pumping is Van Holsen, now chased, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. They'll mark him down at the 36-yard line, a loss of almost 10.
Yeah, nice play by the Andover defense, and they did a good job of beating that battle at the point of attack, and unfortunately that's going to stall Coon Rapids' drive. You can see Van Holsen really had nowhere to go.
It wasn't going to get around away from Jackson Sudd.
Jackson Sudd put him down with a thud.
It's a big boy. 6'3", 230. Tyler George, high spiraling punt toward the far sideline. Takes a good Coon Rapids roll and will be down at about the 33. That is where the Huskies will take over. Take a look at the starters for the Huskies up front. Powers, Cloutier, Sud, Sluicer, and Prentice. Receivers are Mike Wanmaker, Vince Clark, Jacob Paul, and Adam Perrin. The running back is Carson Syke, and Connor Knopfler is the quarterback.
Well, Knopfler's had a nice season, thrown for over 1,000 yards and 11
Handoff
scores.
goes to Syke, a big hole right up the middle. He's got a first down out to the 47-yard line.
Boy, and I'll tell you, he delivered a punishment at the end of that run. Because again, good job opening that hole. He had a big hole to run through, and then he, right there at the end of that play.
1st and 10 from the 48. They go to Syke again. He's into Cardinal territory and taken down just across the 45-yard line. It'll be second and about 2. Cardinals on defense, Vadnais, Smith, Hansen, and Spencer Howe up front. The linebackers are Uriah, Sheck, Ness, and Bothwell. Gullickson, Jernell, Merkel, Cam Geyer, and Thomas Silla in the secondary.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense.
Cardinal
5-yard
penalty will
results in a first
give
down for
the Huskies a first down. And no one better to hear it from than good call Pete Larkin, wearing the white hat tonight.
Way to go, Pete Larkin.
Very excited. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 39. Plenty of time for Knopfler. Throws left, pass complete to Wanmaker, and he's dragged out of bounds just about a yard short of the first down.
Well, it looks like
they're going to give him the first down. He's right at the marker.
Looks like Adam Offerdahl getting the start in the defensive backfield for Coon Rapids. Look in the place of Thomas Silla. Silla's back in now.
First and 10.
Vadnais,
28.
Vadnais a little quick to jump.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That booming voice. He's not even using a mic. That's how strong his voice is.
1st and 5 from the 23 now as the Huskies are on the march and now threatening early in this first quarter. Handoff goes to Syke, huge hole left side, straight up the gut. Touchdown Huskies, 23 yards untouched.
Yeah, there's some holes in that defense on that play. Syke coming into this game, Joe, only averaging 3.5 yards a carry. He certainly did well on this first drive for the Huskies, and they're going to draw first blood. But just look at the job that offensive line for Andover did, opening up that hole for him to run through. And the Huskies will score first here at the homecoming for Coon Rapids.
Doesn't get any easier than that as a running back. Huge hole and straight to the end zone. They'll go to the Wildcat with Wanmaker running it. He ran one, threw one, and was stopped once last week. This time goes left and gets in. And the Huskies have an 8-0 lead.
Yeah, they made that look fairly easy. Cutting through that defense with relative ease. Makes it an 8-0 lead for the Huskies. They start their first drive offensively. Now watch the offensive line. Look at the hole that he has to run through.
No
you and I could have run through that line.
No third downs
that hole
on that drive.
Yep. You see it again. I mean, it even makes it greater from a further distance as he went basically untouched.
Not the start the Cardinal defense was hoping for.
No. Well, it's important the offense needs to come back here and answer. We talked about the fact that they've had a tough time running the ball and definitely a tough time scoring, especially last week.
Merkel from the 5 gets behind the wedge and still fighting. A long flag from the back official. He threw that flag 25 yards.
Former college quarterback.
Is that Ricky Foggy out there?
No, I don't know if Ricky's coaching now.
Well, he
could be.
It's a nice return out to the 36. We'll see the flag.
During the return, illegal block in the back, number 8 of the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Cardinals.
Again, nice.
May have gotten the number wrong. but the result the same.
There you see the scoring drive for the Huskies. Didn't take them long, 107 off the clock, just 4 plays to go 68 yards. Sykes' 23-yard run to the end zone, the capper on that drive.
This will push the Cardinals all the way back to the 15-yard line.
I give them a long field here.
I've never seen an official throw a flag that far. That was awesome.
He must be practicing home.
Little play action and just too much Christen and Crossan, and Cam Geyer undercut as he tried to catch the pass. Falls incomplete, 2nd down.
There you see it again, just trying to do that short from the outside. That was Cam Kilber. Yep.
And Cam Kilber just kind of got in Cam Geyer's way to make that stop, even though that's not who he was trying to cover. On 2nd down, handoff to Snell on the draw. He'll get about 3 up the middle, and it'll be 3rd down.
Initial hole opened up for him, but and the Husky defense did a good job of closing it.
Two receivers either side on 3rd and long for Van Holzen. Van Holzen has time, pass blocked at the line, incomplete. And another punting situation after a 3-and-out for Coon Rapids.
Well, again, the defensive front got a nice push. And you're going to see the pressure inside, and then one of them gets the mitts up. That's Gus Cook getting the hands up, knocking down the pass, making a nice play on the defensive side for the Huskies. And as you mentioned, the 3-and-out for us, and Coon Rapids punt the ball away again. And Andover should wind up with pretty good field position here.
George punting from his 7-yard line. This one toward the sideline and is going to be out of bounds right around the 35, 36-yard line. So, yeah, they're going to start real close.
Yeah, they're going to have excellent field position to start this next drive. That's a good opportunity for Coach Wilkie and his squad. Would like to see another score here and put the pressure on Coon Rapids with a short field.
A very successful opening drive for the Huskies. Marched right down, put it in the end zone, have an 8-0 lead, and now start from their opponent's 36-yard line. Quick swing pass to the right side is complete to Adam Perrin. And Perrin stopped after a gain of about 4 or 5.
By the time Merkel coming in and making the tackle along with Joey Bothwell. It's important. This is an important series for the defense.
2nd and 7 from the 33. And the Cardinals jumped again. That's their 3rd encroachment penalty already.
Yeah, and I know, you know, they're anxious.
Defense, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
So far,
4 penalties, 3 of them encroachment, and a block in the back that negated a pretty solid return by McCoy Merkel. So now instead of 2nd and 7, it's 2nd and 2. And a lot more opportunity for the Andover offense. Handoff goes to Syke. He's got a 1st down. He stopped up right at the 25. And they will have the 1st down there.
Well, the Cardinals saw what not to do on their first drive defensively on defense. And, you know, they need to be able to close the lanes, win that battle at the point of attack, and keep Syke in containment here. Because he ran through him like a hot knife through butter on that first drive.
Knopfler has only attempted, that was his 2nd pass of the game. Straight drop, throws this time, looking for Wanmaker, incomplete. 2 flags on the field. Give him another 1st down by way of the penalty.
I don't know. I think it's going against Andover. I think Wanamaker pushed off on the defensive back. We'll take another look at it. I mean, I really didn't see where Silla was grabbing him.
There.
Defensive pass interference. Number 3. Penalty resulting in a first down, half the distance to the goal.
That's kind of penalty I think they can let go. I thought it went either way. Could have gone either way on that one. But nonetheless, that will keep Andover marching towards the Cardinal goal line.
1st and 10 now from the 13. First snap inside the red zone. Handoff goes to Syke. Bounces off initial contact and dives down close to the 5.
He's very difficult to bring down.
You think you've got him
At
lined up.
5'10", 185.
Think you got him lined up,
Yep.
and then Syke.
He psychs you out.
They're going to bring in the Wildcat that we saw on the 2-point conversion. Wanamaker running it with a bunch of talented ball carriers right in front of him. One receiver out wide to the left. He's running right. Good blocking, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, literally just followed his blockers into the end zone. You see a good block there on the edge.
It was Syke. Shows he can be the blocking back as well. They'll stay with the Wildcat for the 2-point conversion attempt. Wanamaker's got that one receiver, Jacob Paul, spread wide left. And he'll follow his blockers left this time, and the conversion is good. It's a 16-0 lead for the Huskies. 3:06 still remains in the first quarter.
Yeah, made that drive again look fairly easy, aided by some infractions on Coon Rapids. But again, just following his blockers. He just watched where they were and able to cut back in the middle a little bit, follow them into the end zone.
Started with fantastic field position from the Cardinals 36. Couple of penalties and another quick score. Mike Wanamaker, the touchdown from 6 yards out, and the 2-point conversion. His second 2-point conversion of the evening.
Well, we talked about how valuable he is to this Andover team, and it shows. It's been showing so far here tonight.
They go with the onside kick, still rolling. Cardinals able to fall on it at their own 40-yard line. Looks like it was Ness who got up and got on top of it.
Another short drive.
Can you see it?
This had 36 yards to go, 4 plays, minute 54. Wanamaker with the touchdown run.
So good field position for the Cardinals after the onside attempt by Andover. But they must respond.
Well, no question.
Van Holsen out of the shotgun. Carter Kyer in motion. Handoff goes to Salazar up the middle. Salazar able to push a blocker back, get himself an extra yard or two out to the 45.
On Salazar, dealing with a few nicks here tonight, so getting an opportunity to get in there, feeling good enough to get out on the field.
Van Holsen has Salazar to his left, 2 receivers either side. On 2nd and 5, little swing pass goes to Salazar. Nice job cutting back to the middle to get the first down to the Anoka 42-yard line.
Well, Cardinals offensively need a bit of a spark in the last couple of plays. Good job by Salazar. Just takes that little swing pass from Van Holsen and follows his blockers. Good block there to seal that inside off. So he's able to get up the middle and pick up some additional yardage.
Play action, throw is complete to Geyer, spun around and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That was Luke Minor. Nice play as he shed a block to bring him down. Santa's here, getting a little football in before the busy season.
Second and 10 now from the 42 of Andover. Geyer in motion again. Swing pass will go his way to the near side, and he runs into trouble in the name of Rudy Beyer.
Oh, Beyer did a good job pursuing to the ball here. Again, trying that little swing pass, but watch number 7 come in and again shed that block off of Geyer.
Beyer just read that all away. Drops him for a loss of 3. It's 3rd and 13. Cardinals 1 of 3 on 3rd down.
Oh, tough situation here with 3rd and long.
3 receivers on the right side. Van Hulsen steps up into the pocket with the play blown dead. And a false start will make it 3rd and very long.
Dead ball. False start. Number 6 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Pushes him back to midfield. 3rd and 18.
Called that on Jordan Brown.
So 3rd and long, they have 3 receivers on the right. Ost, the lone receiver, to the bottom of the screen. Van Hulsen under pressure, throws over the middle, pass picked off by Mike Wanmaker. Looking for blockers on the left side, gets around the corner, into Cardinal territory, cutting back, all the way back across the field, and finding more room. Cuts back again, and Ost able to drag him down. Well, as Van Hulsen, rather, drags him down at about the 22-yard line. Great return for Mike Wanmaker.
Well, give credit to Seth Eglin. I mean, he's having his way with TJ Mandyke here early as he forced Van Hulsen to get rid of the ball quicker than he wanted to. And there he is again, a playmaker, Wanmaker, able to intercept that ball and a nice return before Holton brought him down. Nice tackle by your quarterback against a bigger player.
So again, phenomenal field position for the Huskies, already up 16. They take over probably the last play of this first quarter, but it's going to snap from the 22-yard line of Coon Rapids. Knopfler hands it off, Syke right side, dives forward, a gain of 4. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. It's been all Andover so far. Huskies lead 16-0 when we start the second after this on CTN.
That's the one. I will not be news today. I will not make another push to be the first man in space with frosted tips and a puka shell necklace. And I will not go viral when my terror is caught on camera when I finally realize that in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you sing. I'm Lance Bass, and I will not be trending today because there is a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Homecoming crowds trying to stay optimistic, positive,
And warm.
Yes,
absolutely.
On a chilly Friday night at homecoming, and Coach Rich Wilkie, his Huskies, having their way so far with the home team.
Yeah, he's got to feel pretty good. He talked about that win last week over Centennial, really gave his team some additional confidence. Felt that he should not be a 1-4 squad. Well, he's coming in here tonight, and they're so far they're handing it to Coon Rapids.
2nd and 8 from the 20. Knofley drops back, has Syke in the backfield with him. 3 receivers on his left. Drops back, throws over the middle. A lot of contact, and the pass incomplete, intended for Vince Clark.
Now the Cardinals bringing some pressure as well.
A lot of contact over the middle.
Yeah, look,
but
pressure
nothing
coming.
called. Good cover, really, by Offerdahl. With him step by step.
Yeah, Vince Clark looking to try and make that catch.
Clark had 3 touchdowns, 3 catches for touchdowns, all in the third quarter last week. That was the difference in the game. Touchdowns at 25 or 85, 27 and 15. Totals
Nice
128 yards on 3 catches, all for touchdowns. Knopfler is going to try and run this one. He's bumped out well shy of the first down, but definitely 4 down territory.
Tried to get the defender to bite on a fake pass, but the Cardinals defensively staying with him. Nick Urias is going to run him out of bounds. No, big fourth down situation. Cardinals cannot afford to give up any more points.
4th and 3 from the 15. They go to the Wildcat. And the whistles blow, and the snap was dead, and a timeout, Coon Rapids.
Before the snap, timeout, Cardinals. First charge, team timeout.
Doing a great job, Gene Larkin.
Gene? He's a former Twin.
Pete Larkin.
Pete Larkin. Well, if you liked what Joe just said, make sure you like us on Facebook. CTNCoonRapids.com Facebook. Please like us. Josh Udvig told us that if we don't get 10 more likes this week, that we have to sleep in the garage. All it is, 10 more. Just find it, 10 more. That's it. I don't want to sleep in the garage. Fans definitely having a good time, even though their Cardinals are down by a couple of scores.
Big 4th down here, 4th and a long 3. Wanmaker out of the Wildcat. The receiver wide left is Jacob Paul. He's going to run it right up the middle.
I don't think he has
and
it.
he does not have it. He is stopped. A big stop for the Cardinal defense right there. They needed that after the turnover.
They so needed that after the turnover. And again, yeah, that time, good job. Getting low, making that tackle.
Again, Coon Rapids going to start deep in their own end, but at least they did not give up another score.
I believe that was Jack Scheck on the tackle for the Cardinals.
Cardinals starting from their own 14-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and Salazar goes nowhere.
Nowhere. Good job by the defense, just plugging that any opportunity.
Oh, it's Tyler Sinnell, excuse me. Stop for no gain. And that has been the big struggle, as we've talked about all season long, for this Cardinal offense, is establishing something
Equipment
on the
timeout.
ground.
Equipment timeout.
It's Kyle Fallon.
Looks more like an injury than an equipment.
Fallon will be escorted to the sidelines. And play will resume. Cardinals facing 2nd and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Van Hulsen looking, throws left, incomplete. Thrown in the vicinity of Tyler Sinnell.
Yeah, looking to get him out of the backfield, but there were a couple of defenders right there. And Hulsen threw that out of bounds. Makes it another 3rd and long situation for Coon Rapids.
Now 3rd and long. Something that we saw a lot of last week against Anoka was the Cardinals getting themselves into these 3rd and long situations. Van Hulsen throws incomplete and
That's
picked
intercepted.
off.
Nope, maybe not.
Cam
Nope,
Kilber,
did
and they're
not.
going to say did not haul it in, and that's fortunate because this ball well overthrown.
He almost
Boy,
had it. I think when he went to the ground, I think he lost control.
It was almost a heck of a catch.
Yes, it was.
So on 4th down, it's time to punt. George standing just inside his own goal line. Adam Perrin, the deep back, standing in midfield. Line drive will bounce just short of the 50 and take a good Coon Rapids hop. And it'll be down right near the 45 of Andover. And that's again something we saw against Anoka is a battle of field possession.
Yes.
Clearly in favor of the other squad.
Hey, we were there. Homecoming parade. We were giving
That
out
was
the
you
candy.
right
That
there,
was,
wasn't it?
No, that was not me. I'm not that good looking.
There's Jack Scheck,
Yep.
homecoming
Callie
king.
Harris, the homecoming queen.
I know that guy.
And there's Joe Young giving out candy.
Lots of candy. You would have gotten in that shot if you had been about 5 minutes faster.
Well, I was just, I was surrounded by people. I was on the busy side of the block. And I can't say no when people ask me for candy.
I know you didn't save me any.
We had a little bit left over.
Knopfler play action and then got chased from the pocket and running for his life. He'll find some positive running room. He's pushed out of bounds near the Coon Rapids 40-yard line after scrambling for a first down.
Did a nice job of avoiding a couple of tackles, but those are tackles that need to be made defensively. As he's in a little trouble there. Urias couldn't get to him. And then give him credit, did a nice job of picking up that first down, moving the ball upfield.
So 1st and 10 from the 43. Play action again. Knopfler going to run it right up the middle this time and dives forward across the 35. It'll be 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 2 after a gain of 8.
Yeah, a couple of nice runs by Knopfler. Again, a missed tackle again there before Urias and Merkel bring him down.
Second and short, Huskies taking their time. Syke, the carry up the middle. He'll have another first down, just barely, but it'll be enough to move those chains.
Again, controlling this first half are the Huskies. Syke just able to get enough to pick up the first down.
Huskies from the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Pass is complete left side to Paul, and he'll just fall forward to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Oh, this nice little pass to Jacob Paul. He just kind of sat down and allowed Knopfler to find a pickup of 8.
Second and short, Knopfler looks, throws, wanted Wanmaker, it bounced out of his hands. Good hit right as the ball got there by McCoy Merkel.
Yeah, the ball hung up there a little bit. Unfortunately, the defense back couldn't get to it. Hit him just as the ball got there. Nice time.
On
Contact.
3rd and short, they go back to that Wildcat. Wanmaker running right side, breaks the first tackle, has a first down and more. He's going to be stopped right at the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal. They put so many guys up. They put so many guys up at the line.
Yep.
that once the hole was open, he got through. There was no second level. They stay with the Wildcat, and this time Wanamaker is stopped for a short loss before giving up the ball, but the whistles had blown. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 11. Cardinals showing blitz. Knopfler looking off. Audible a little bit. Looks left, now wants to scramble again.
The hold.
Wide open in the end zone for a touchdown, but this one is coming back.
Yeah.
There's nobody there covering Vince Clark anymore.
Holding, 51 to the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, 2nd down.
Little marching back a little bit, Joe, but you see the hold right there. He tackled him. That was a nice tackle.
Might get you called.
It might, as long as the official sees it.
So now it's 2nd and goal from the 24. That's not the situation the Huskies were looking for when they started this drive.
With a comfortable lead and trying to tack on.
Straight drop, lots of time, throws complete to Paul, turns his shoulders upfield and dives forward to about the 12, where it'll be 3rd and goal.
And defense letting the receiver set up in front of him. The quick throw from Knopfler. Rothwell and Gullix and Jernell on the tackle for the Cardinals.
Third and goal. Ball at the 12-yard line. Blitz coming, throw over the middle, too high. He had Paul wide open. Instead, it'll be 4th and goal from the 12.
Paul got right in between the middle of a couple of Cardinal defenders, and as you mentioned, just a little bit too tall for him. Otherwise, that would have been 6.
Yeah, he was definitely open. What do you have for 4th and goal from the 12? Timeout, Coon Rapids, their 2nd. 6:39 remaining in this
Coon Rapids.
First half.
2nd charge.
Well, if the receiver can find the same kind of seam he found previous, they may just go again at the same play. We're always live on YouTube, in case you didn't
Not
know.
always.
Well,
but when we're doing games.
When we're doing games.
When we're doing games, they're live on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're
and
not
if we're
always
not
live.
If we're not live, you can catch past broadcasts that we
That's
do on live.
true.
Yep.
But to say we're always live
we're always
would
live.
imply that, like there's a camera watching us sleep. It's there watching us eat.
How do you know there's not?
That would not be very exciting television.
No.
So here it comes, 4th and goal. They were stopped on a 4th and short. Now this one's 4th and goal from the 12. And the whistles blow, make it 4th and goal from the 17.
Dead ball, false start, 60 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
We saw Coon Rapids shoot themselves in the foot with a couple of penalties on earlier Andover drives. This time, it's the Huskies hurting themselves. They had this 1st and goal, and then things have moved backwards since then.
Yeah, well, the only saving grace for Andover is they happen to have a 16-0 lead, so, you never want to shoot yourself in the foot. You always want to complete drives, but they have a little bit of a lead here, that comfortable lead so far.
Empty backfield on 4th and goal from the 18. Blitz coming right up the middle. Knopfler avoids it, throws, complete. Touchdown, Vince Carter.
Well, you had
Vince Clark.
Vince Carter, he's a basketball player. You had 2 Andover offensive players with 1 defender back there. You had a couple of opportunities, and Knopfler did a good job of getting away from a little bit of pressure. Had to roll to the outside to his right, his left. I'm sorry, the other right, other left.
Pretty easy catch for Vince Clark. Again, he had 3 touchdowns last week to help the Huskies come from behind to get their first win of the year. Again, Wanamaker running, looking for a 2-point conversion, and he has it.
He does.
I was sure of it. I just wanted to see the official put his arms in the air first.
He's talking about something at the end of that play, Wanamaker, but there again, getting away from the pressure and then the throw to Clark. Cardinals trying to put a little pressure on defensively, and again, just does a nice job of stepping away from the pressure.
Yeah, the blitz got there in a hurry.
Let's see what happened at the end of this play. Oh, this is the same play. So I wasn't sure if we were going to see the 2-point conversion, but Wanamaker was complaining about something to the official.
Yes. Something that happened at the bottom of the pile.
A 24-0 lead for Andover, Joe, and still have a little over about 6.5 minutes remaining in this opening half.
Short kick, bobbled a little bit, picked up by Carter Geyer, found a seam, and dives out to about the 33-yard line. Decent field position for the Cardinals to start.
The Cardinals have to get something going offensively, and they need to put points on the board if they want to try and get back into this game. And again, we saw them get shut out last week. Not able to generate the offense that they wanted to.
Tyler George in as the quarterback now.
So you see the scoring drive, 10 plays, 411, 55 yards.
George wants to run at quarterback, and he coughed it up. Wanamaker on top of it, and a quick turnover back to the Huskies.
Yeah, again, Tyler George had a little bit of room to run, but was holding that football out like a loaf of bread. You see it again now. Oh, it just got hit. It got hit at that. I don't know. I can't see who hit it. Let's get a better look there. Again, you got to cover up that ball.
Right out,
got to
right
cover up that ball.
And the Huskies will start 1st and 10 from the Coon Rapids 41-yard line.
Actually, that was Will Clare got the hit on George to force the ball to come out.
Knopfler right back on to lead the offense. Play action, pass complete to Perrin on the right side. Sidesteps first pressure and spins his way down to the 36-yard line, a gain of about 5.
And then a missed tackle again allows him to pick up positive yardage.
Oh, Mom hates to see that. Got to go buy a new undershirt.
Yeah.
Second and 5. Huskies taking their time. And they get the ball to start the second half. Already up 24, and that'll march them back.
Yeah, again, that turnover.
Dead ball. False start. 68 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
That turnover by George obviously puts the ball in good field position for the Huskies. Now defensively, they need to stop them on this drive. I feel like a broken record. I've said that every time, but they really do.
2nd and 10. Knopfler with 3 receivers on his left. Rolling right. Wants to throw and now chased and dragged down out of bounds. A sack, a loss of about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and very long.
That time Nick Rice not fooled, able to take Knopfler
We're
down.
going to have defensive holding.
I'm not sure where they called that out. We didn't get a chance to see it.
Well, it was in the defensive backfield.
Right.
Going to imagine he did not throw the ball because his receiver was being held.
During the play, holding, defense. The 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage remains.
Nope, that will make it a 1st down.
Yep.
Five yards or 10? They only marched
no,
off 5.
They only marched it off 5, so it's 2nd and short. Officials are discussing it. Second down.
Well, they've actually marched off about 7 yards.
Well, Coach Wilkie's looking for a little more clarification, I think. Because he lost yardage on the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he lost yardage on the play.
But wouldn't it be from the original line of scrimmage?
The defensive holding penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. 10 yards from that spot remains 2nd down.
There we go.
There, clear. Good call, Pete Larkin.
Now we've got it. It's all figured out. 2nd and about 4, 3 or 4. They haven't even marked it up on the board. Either way, it's 2nd down and manageable for the Huskies. Trying to add to an already large lead before half. Pass complete to Clark, right side, 1st down and out of bounds.
Oh, they brought some outside pressure and leaving Clark all alone. And Knopfler just with a pretty easy pitch and catch. Silla coming away, but he was playing off the receiver.
1st down, ball right at the 30. Handoff goes to Syke, big hole left side, another 1st down, and he delivers the hit as he drives forward to the 16-yard line.
Just punishment at the end of that run. Look at Syke. Look at the hole that he has to run through, and then he's going to deliver a hit to Offerdahl.
Another 1st down. The Huskies spread them out. Line of scrimmage is the 15. Knopfler drops back, throws, wants Clark in the end zone again, and he has him. Touchdown, Andover.
Well, Cardinals defensive, they're trying to pressure and they're trying to force some things. And again, it takes away from the coverage. And then a nice throw from Knopfler into the corner of the end zone, and Clark makes the catch. Look at the pressure coming, but he's able to get rid of it. And Clark able to bring it in.
A 30-point lead and the 2-point conversion. They go back to the Wildcat with Wanmaker running. Wanmaker right side, back to the middle, dives, and he is in. It's 32-0.
Now you have to be impressed with what Andover is doing here in this 1st half. They're pretty much they're having their way with the Cardinals. They're again just Offerdahl looking around where the, I'm not sure he knew exactly where the football was, looking the other way, or he was looking for a call from the official.
Conversion, try, good.
Coach Wilkie happy.
Yeah, I was going to say they're having plenty of fun on the Andover sideline. 4:36 still left in this first half. A 32-point lead. Low line drive, it's going to roll and be fallen upon at about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Merkel dropped on the ball.
Where they spotted about the 23.
Happy young man, their second touchdown of the evening. 3 catches, 39 yards, and those 2 scores.
Yeah, five touchdowns in his last 6 receptions over 2 games. That's
not bad.
That's all right.
That's all right.
All he does is catch touchdowns.
He does it well.
To the west end of the football field.
Yeah, this is a homecoming game too.
Handoff goes to Snell trying to sweep right, and he's going to gain about 4.
Snell looking to follow his blockers. Hole closed fairly quickly, but not before he picked up those 4 yards.
Well, they brought in both running backs in the backfield with Tyler George now.
Give him 5 yards.
Cam Geyer, the lone receiver on the left. Carter wide right with Jordan Brown in the slot. George. Handoff goes to Snell again. He's hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 3rd down.
Yeah, good job of the defense just closing that up.
He even lost a yard.
Yeah, I think he did lose a yard. Snell's number 6 carries, 14 yards so far tonight.
Cardinals just 1 of 5, making 1 of 6 on 3rd down as the pass was intended for Jordan Brown. A little too high and good coverage on the play by Wanmaker.
Well, if he was able to put it a little bit lower, I think that would have been a completion. Again, he had to get rid of it a little bit too high, but he had position in front of Wanmaker. Trying to slant across the middle. Cardinals are going to have to punt the ball away.
George standing about his 13 as he gets ready to punt this one away. And a good punt will take a great Cardinal hop and roll to a stop close to the 28-yard line of Andover. But the Huskies now with a 32-point lead have 3 minutes left. They have all 3 of their timeouts and an opportunity to really slam the door before halftime.
Well, they really do, and as you mentioned, plenty of time still here left in this first half for them to put additional points on the board. And so far at this point right now, they're able to do what they want to offensively. Cardinals not able to adjust on defense.
So Knopfler right back on the field leading this Andover offense. Handoff goes to Syke up the middle. He's going to dive forward, a gain of 5. Averaging 9 yards a carry.
It's pretty good
to this point. On 2nd and 5, handoff to Syke again, this time wrapped up and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, they've been doing a nice job running the ball right through in the middle of that defense. That time, the defense doing a good job of closing that opportunity up. Spencer Howe on the tackle for Coon Rapids.
third down, Knopfler. And we're going to make it 3rd and 10.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Well, at this point here, a stop here on 3rd down would be a win for Coon Rapids.
We got some pretty warm baked potatoes down there. Make sure you grab one. Roll us up here on this.
Please start the game clock.
Clock ticking down under 2 minutes. It's 3rd and 9. Handoff goes to Syke, looking for room on the right side. Not a lot there. And first punting situation of the game for the Andover offense.
That type defense did a good job of closing the middle. Jack Scheck on the tackle.
Number 2, Adam Ness for the Cardinals.
Adam Ness also.
Fourth down, then the offense not making any move to get off the field.
Not at all.
4th and long, 4th and 8 from their own 30.
Or are they just taking time off the
I
clock?
think so. We're just going to wait, take a timeout. There it is. Right at 1 minute remaining.
Huskies.
And the
First
down.
charge, team timeout.
They'll punt the ball away. Not a lot of time left for Coon Rapids to do anything here. Under a minute before the break. Yeah, certainly, Joe, disappointing first half for Coon Rapids. They were trying to rebound from that lopsided loss last week to Anoka. And so far, Andover here doing a good job of
piling on their misery.
Exactly.
Good fans. So now they're set to punt. Senni is standing at his own 15, 16-yard line. And not a very good punt. Rolling toward the far sideline and out of bounds right near midfield. Cardinals do have one timeout of just under a minute, 52 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see.
And they've got an opportunity to respond, but they would need a couple of their biggest plays of the year back to back.
No question. And Andover defensively was doing a nice job of pressuring.
The Huskies are having fun.
Well, sure, absolutely. They're up 32-0. They're enjoying this night so far.
Cardinals 1st and 10, ball right at midfield. George comes back to his right, pass complete to Carter Geyer, looking for some blocks across the middle of the field. He will get a first down to the 39-yard line.
Well, they need to hustle up the line of scrimmage before the clock will start. As soon as the markers are placed.
Low snap, George able to dig it out, has time. Throwing long left side, underthrown, nearly picked off. Wanamaker right there, and Cameron Geyer had to kind of bat it away from him.
Well, Wanamaker at 6'4", he's got that size back there as a defensive back. You can see a couple of Husky defenders there surrounding Geyer.
Wanamaker very nearly recording his 2nd interception of the contest. Has a touchdown and 4 two-point conversions. And that 1 interception with a nice return. George chased out of the pocket, rolling to his right. Will tuck it and run out of bounds after a gain of about 5.
Eat some time up on the clock, just 23 seconds remaining.
Gain of 6 will make it 3rd and 4. And
Timeout.
Andover timeout.
Huskies. Second charge, team timeout.
Huskies going to try and prevent Coon Rapids from doing anything here in the waning seconds of the first half. We'll talk about things defensively.
Dan's team getting ready to get out on a very, very cold night.
Yes, absolutely. They'll want to be moving out there. They see the Cardinals 1 of 6 on 3rd downs.
Fans trying to stay warm,
Yeah.
trying to stay into this contest, but their team has given them very little to cheer about. 3rd and 4 here from the 33. George steps up into the pocket, now rolls to his left, throws on the run, passes incomplete, intended for Josh Tabla, kind of turned him around.
Tabla had a little space, but that he couldn't throw it to it, make it 4th down. But Tabla able to get behind the defense, was open.
Had room to the outside,
Yep.
and Tabla run that way. Perhaps it would have been a big play for the Cardinals. Instead, it's 4th and 4. George with time, now rolls to his left, chased, dragged down, and very nearly stripped. Good job holding onto the ball, but a sack. And Andover will take over on downs.
Cam Kilber on the tackle for the Huskies. And George taking a big hit at the end. That helmet hit the ground pretty hard. Watch it again as Kilber able to take him down.
So Andover will take over 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line, and I think they'll just kneel on it and go to the locker room up big.
Yeah, they'll be happy to do that. Plus, as you mentioned, they get the ball coming back in the second half.
Already up 32-0 through the first half. It's been all Andover. The Huskies lead 32-0. We'll take a break. Be back with first half stats and highlights after this. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
Kids will spend 57 minutes making me go splat.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Hey Minnesota, it's election year, so let's get ready to vote. mnvotes.org can help. First, check if you're registered to vote at your current address. If not, register to vote online. Then, check out your sample ballot and learn about the candidates and issues. Use the polling place finder to see where you vote. Or avoid the polling place by voting early, before Election Day. Request your absentee ballot online. Your vote starts at mnvotes.org.
our award-winning Coon Rapids Marching Cardinals. Coon Rapids Marching Cardinals.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
Back at the Cardinals Sports Complex, it is not the story the Cardinals wanted for their homecoming. The Andover Huskies have come in and run over them through the first half, 32-0.
They've done a nice job of mixing things up, both offensively and defensively, and they've taken charge of this game. Cardinals are have their work cut out for them in the second half. Andover will get the ball first, so they're going to have an opportunity to see if they can increase this lead.
Yeah, the Huskies jumped right away. We take a look at the highlights. The Cardinals started off, got a first down, but then petered out on their first possession, and the Huskies pounced immediately. The big yardage being eaten up by their running back, Carson Syke, the 23-yard touchdown. Wanamaker has a touchdown. He's also had 4 two-point conversions and this interception with a great return that helped Andover to fantastic field position. Cardinals have also had trouble with penalties, especially early on in that first quarter. Huskies had some penalty problems that stalled their offense a little bit, but they have found the offense, or found the end zone 4 times. And cruising with a 32-0 lead.
Yeah, and again, another turnover there. Georgia losing the handle on it. And give credit to Andover. They did a nice job and a nice throw to the corner of the end zone for Clark for his second score of the night. Andover has taken control, and they haven't looked back. They see just 50 total yards of offense for Coon Rapids, 202 for the Huskies. And you look at those penalties you talked about. It's seven miscues out there in that first half, and 10 first downs to 3 just for the Cardinals, and then you see those 2 turnovers as well by Coon Rapids has contributed to that nice first half for the Huskies.
And as you mentioned, they will get the ball back to start the second half. We will take a short break and be back with the kickoff after this. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Back at the Cardinals Sports Complex, just about ready to get the second half underway. Harry the Husky is doing his happy dance.
That could be Henrietta the Husky.
Could be Howie the Husky.
It could be, absolutely.
Somehow
apparently now it's Howie the Husky.
Somehow I doubt it's Howie the Husky, but it could be. Keep dancing will keep you warm. And Coon Rapids, you know, it's much like some of the earlier games we talked about. You come out here and you have to look at it in small pieces. Go out and win this play. Go out and win this drive. Go out and win this possession. But you can't go out there and win the game in a single moment, in a single play. You have to go out there and have something to take away from this game. It could get worse if you do not keep your head on straight.
Right. You have to win the small battles here in the beginning,
and they have to find forward. They have to find points.
Yeah. Well, no, there's no question. That's the first thing Coach Malling told me when we spoke. We have to find a way to score, and they have been able to do that.
They go with the onside kick, and it's not even going to make it to 10 yards required. So Huskies will start in Cardinal territory from the 48.
Well, you know, I like the thought. I like the thought of the onside kick, but you have to execute a little better.
Free kick did not go 10 yards. By rule, Andover will take over 1st and 10 at the end of the spot of the kick.
Not what they were hoping, but yeah,
No.
I agree. You need to try and get that ball back and do something to
spark,
to electrify your sidelines.
Yep.
I gotta say, I'm loving Josh Tabler right now. He is running back and forth, up and down the sidelines behind his teammates.
Can we please reset the game clock to 12 minutes? Please reset the game clock to 12 minutes even. Thank you.
Running up and down behind his teammates, trying to get guys cheered up and fired up and ready. And you got to go out there, like I said, you got to win one play, you got to win one series and win one quarter and see what happens. Knopfler chased from the pocket, able to turn it into a positive, nearly sacked, but turns it into a run of about 5 yards.
Well, we've seen that a few times again, pressure by the Cardinal defense and now able to step up. And then he sees that little bit of a hole and able to run through it to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Handoff goes to Syke right through the middle, big hole. First down Andover as he dives forward to the 26-yard line.
That's how he started their first drive of the game, just running through that Cardinal defense. And again, good job by the offensive line, opening up a hole at the point of attack. And Syke's able to find that opening and pick up some nice yardage.
Well, you talk about an offensive line's job of getting the running back to the second level. A lot of times we've seen them open up that hole, and by the time he gets through, there is no second level, and it's just Syke against the secondary. This time he's wrapped up and dropped for no gain, second down.
Joey Bothwell with the tackle for the Cardinals for the stop.
They will give him a yard, so 2nd and 9. from the Cardinal 26.
"13 carries for 101 yards at the score for Carson Sykes."
Plenty of time. The throw complete, and Clark has his 3rd touchdown of the game.
I mean, that was just too easy. Again, just defensive breakdown by the Cardinals, and a nice play, good pass, but coverage wasn't there.
They'll line up in the Wildcat. Wanamaker running left, wants to throw, now flips it, the pass complete, and the 2-point conversion is good. Seth Englund on the receiving end. It's 42-0.
Ineligible receiver.
Oh, sorry.
Downfield on the
Ineligible
offense.
receiver.
5-yard penalty. Retry the point.
They have to retry the point. The Huskies come out here in the 3rd quarter and get that first score, and again increase that lead. We'll see what they want to do here now that they're backed up a few.
Even from the 7, they'll stay in the Wildcat. Wanamaker rolling to his right. Now we'll flip it. That is caught by Paul. Did he stay in bounds?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And the 2-point conversion is good, and now it is 40-0.
Well, another receiver who is 6'4", again using that size, roll to the outside, and then he's using his 6'4" frame to go up and grab that.
Good catch in traffic. Complete, and the conversion is good.
Again, just an easy pitch and catch as Clark gets in between 2 defenders. An easy path to the end zone. It's now 40-0 Andover. Didn't take them that long to put some additional points on the board. Just
Less than 90
28.
seconds into the second half, the Huskies have increased that lead to 40. Vince Clark, 2nd week in a row with 3 touchdowns.
That's impressive.
What's he have? Four catches this week? For three for touchdowns?
Yes, 3 for touchdowns, correct.
Good kick taken at about the 13. Tyler George on the return out to the 23. And that is where the Cardinals will take over on offense.
Good job by the special teams, Andover, not letting him get past that 23-yard line. Good pursuit to the football.
Okay,
George will return to the quarterback position. Snell in the backfield with him as we start 1st and 10 from the 24. Handoff goes to Snell. Finds a little bit of room up the middle. Gain of about 4.
Wyatt Reitman on the tackle for Andover.
Second and 6 from the 27. We'll play action, quick pass, right side is complete. Not a lot of room there as Marshall Holland was quickly spun around and tossed out of bounds.
Sate Seni in on the tackle for the Huskies too. He snipped that play out quickly.
Gain of 3 sets up 3rd and 4. And the Cardinals have struggled on 3rd down so far.
They're 1 of 7 on 3rd down.
I think that's officially struggling.
I would think so.
George chased and sacked in the backfield. Gus Cook wrapping him up and bringing him down for a big loss. And after a 3 and out, Cardinals punting again.
Yeah, again, just not a successful drive for the Cardinals, and Cook was not going to let George get away from him.
He's not a small kid.
No, he's 5'11", 275.
He's a big boy. High snap. George gets away a pretty good end-over-end punt. It will bounce and take a healthy Coon Rapids roll and stop just inside the 30-yard line.
Well, nice punt from George. Gives the Cardinal defense an opportunity to see what they can do here, putting the Huskies on a little bit longer field. But Andover been able to do pretty much whatever they've been able to do and do it successfully.
And it will be interesting with the big lead to see how long before we see second string, and we are seeing them now with a 40-0 lead.
Yeah, well, at that point.
Looks like Justin Williams is going to come in and take over. Justice Williams will take over at quarterback. Handoff goes up the middle to Brandon Dietz. Not a lot of room there, maybe a yard.
But again, you know, the Huskies with this healthy 40-0 lead, able to get some of those players in that don't see a lot of time. Gives a chance to run your second offense.
Handoff goes to Dietz again, wrapped up and dropped for a loss of a yard.
Nice job by Adam Ness coming in from his linebacker position to make the tackle for a loss. Watch number 2 come into your picture. He's going to wrap him up. Sure tackle there. Nick Urias trying to come in and help a little bit as well.
Huskies with 3rd and long. Williams out of the shotgun, taking his time.
Huskies are 1 of 4 on 3rd down. They haven't needed to make a lot of 3rd downs. They've had a lot of big plays.
Handoff goes to Dietz. He gets through the hole and picks up 5, but it will be 4th down, and should be a punting situation now for the first time.
Yep. We have a
had one earlier, but it turned out to be a penalty.
Officials timeout for injury.
We have a Husky player down on the field. Alex Zink. This Crescent Moon.
Now, is that waxing or waning?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
You're the meteorologist.
Yeah, but I missed that day at school. I missed the waxing waning session at meteorological school.
I thought you would be all up on
it's
your
waning.
moon phases.
It's waning. It's pouring. I'm not sure if they're checking his knee.
Yeah, looks like definitely a left leg. It looks like he's going to get up and walk off on his own power. And that is definitely good news.
Could be a little sore in the morning.
Me?
No, we did see one other Andover punt.
Yeah, you're right.
This will be the second. Senni standing at his own 20. First one didn't get a lot of distance, angled out of bounds. And a false start. At least the Cardinals hope.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
There's Pete Larkin.
He's been phenomenal.
Yep. He's
Good
always
training.
he's always phenomenal. He's our guy, Pete Larkin.
So they'll back it up 5 and try it again. Senni high punt, not very deep. It'll bounce right at midfield, right in the middle of a lot of legs. No Cardinals touch it, and it's finally down to the 45-yard line.
Good field position for the Cardinals to start this drive. And again, we talked about it at the opening, Joe. We want the little victories are important in this situation because you're down by 40, and you've got a steep hill to climb. But you need some wins.
You need points.
Well, points, but that would be a win. You need some positive plays and definitely some points, no question.
George in at the shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 45. Play action give to Snell. George blows through the hole and has a 1st down close to the 37-yard line of Andover. Good speed, fly, and he flew through that hole.
Well, yeah, again, you give that fake to Salazar and then did a nice job of finding that hole. A good job of the offensive line to create an opening for him. A nice positive drive.
Three receivers right side on 1st down for George. Looks that way, quick throw, complete to Carter Geyer. Trying to get behind some blockers, get out to the sidelines. And he's across the 30 to the 29. A gain of about 8.
Quincy Taylor just flattened the defender at the end of that play. Watch big number 79 come into your picture at the end of this, and he's just going to... That was Kenny Fox.
Second and 2. George changing it up. Handoff goes to Salazar, and he's buried in the backfield. Loss of a yard will bring up 3rd and about 3.
That was Gus Cook again.
He was one of them.
Yeah, he was one of them.
There's a lot of penetration.
And there was a lot of
by the white jersey.
A lot of weight.
Third and about 4. Handoff goes to Salazar, looking for room left side. He's going to lose more yardage, 4th down.
Again, tried to get that edge, but boy, that front line of Andover doing a good job of pressuring.
Fourth and 6. Empty backfield for Tyler George. 3 receivers right, 2 on the left. Steps up, slips, falls, turnover on downs.
Yeah, trying to step past the pressure. Just lost his footing. You see again, good pressure from Andover, but just he threw
Gus Cook gets credit for a sack.
Yep.
Right there. First one to touch quarterback.
And George frustrated, felt that he had an opportunity to complete a pass.
3:25 remaining, third quarter. Andover up 40-0. Justice Williams. Taking his time, controlling the offense. His second series as the signal caller. Rolls right, throws, pass incomplete. Too low, intended for Jacob Paul.
He had Paul open as well, but just could not complete the pass. Good block, good protection. Is going to roll to his right. Ball right in front of Silla.
Handoff right side, Dietz across the 45, out close to the 48-yard line.
That did a nice
I
job.
apologize, that's the 42-yard line.
Did a nice job of stepping out of a tackle. And just a missed tackle by the Cardinals again.
Third and 4 for the Huskies. One thing they would like to improve from tonight's play is third down conversions, just 20%.
Yep.
To this point. Handoff goes to Dietz, and this one's not going to be converted either. Needed 4, got a yard and a half.
With fourth and short. Looking like they're going to, well, they thought about going for it, but I think now they'll kick it away.
Well, your defense is
playing well,
keeping the goose egg on the board. You want to keep your opponent as far away from your end zone as possible. 4th and 1 from this position on the field. You might think about it, but 4th and 3, it's a little risky. No need to take risks for the Huskies. They're up big and a good boot this time. Bounced and then picked up at about the 28-yard line.
That was Gullix and Janelle. There's a flag on the play as well.
Yeah, there was some tangle in there at the end. It looked like he got booted in the head a little bit. And he's shaken up.
He's on his wrist.
And that's just a penalty. You can't take that when you're Andover. You're up big.
No reason to.
You're right. You got everything on cruise control. And this is going to be unsportsmanlike.
After the play, we have 2 dead ball fouls, unsportsmanlike penalties on the Huskies. Since these are both 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalties, we'll enforce both of them for a total of 30 yards. First down, Coon Rapids.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Wow. And that's just, talking about, talking about it was a bad penalty and one you can't take when you're on cruise control.
Right.
You take a pair of them, and they tack them on concurrently for 30 yards. And all of a sudden, Coon Rapids has the ball at the Andover 35.
Yeah, you just think if this were a closer game, how costly a penalty that could have been.
Hey, you flip 35s, take the whole center portion of the field out of play. Coach Wilkie getting the explanation. A little bit easier to take, as you mentioned, when you're up big, but
No
certainly don't like to see your players losing their cool.
Well, Coach Malling will get an explanation as well from Pete Larkin.
I don't think you need a lot of explanation when you're when you are on the.
He just said, "I'll take it. I'll take it. Give it to me. That's fine. I'll take it."
Sounds good to me.
Yep, it works for me.
Now we're ready to play football. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from the Andover 35-yard line. George looks right, pass thrown incomplete, intended for Carter Geyer. Second and 10. Huskies jumped. And that was the other thing we talked about at halftime that did not go well.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, remains second out.
Really didn't go well for either team.
No, absolutely not.
Is too many penalties. And Andover just coughed up 35 yards worth of penalties in the last minute. Handoff Snell up the middle. He's got a first down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Pete Larkin's had a lot of airtime tonight.
Yeah, he's been busy.
Yes, he has. There again, a good job at the point of attack by the offensive line, opening that hole, able for Snell to pick up that first down. 8 carries, 23 yards in the night so far for him.
Handoff goes to Snell, cuts back away from pressure. He's inside the 20 to the 19, a gain of 5.
This is a nice job turning it upfield, using a blocker for over the shield to get a couple additional yards.
George chase from the pocket, now throws complete. Snell, touchdown.
Well, they get that goose egg off the board.
They needed that after nearly 7 straight shutout quarters. Cardinals finally able to put some points on the board.
Well, they needed that, Joe. They certainly did. They needed to find a way to put points on, even if it comes late in the game, down by 40. But just a nice job of Snell to get open, get to the outside, and Taylor George finds him for the throw.
George's kick is up and good, and it's 40-7.
There's Snell, a couple of catches, 33 yards in that score. Cardinals needed something to smile about, needed something positive to go in their way, and they do get on the board.
Yeah, anything they can take away positive from the game, they will take at this point.
Absolutely. George just able to roll to his right, finding Snell.
Now let's see, can they try the onside kick, get it 10 yards, and get on top of it?
Well, we'll see what happens.
I can almost guarantee the attempt, but the Huskies are expecting it this time.
They got the hands.
They've got
the
hands team in. They got a whole bunch of bodies up in that 10 to 20 yards off the ball.
Just got to get it to go 10 first.
Right into the breadbasket of Seth Englund, and he'll collect it right about the 48, 49 yard line.
A good thought, but again, as you mentioned, right to Englund.
The tee's another 10 yards downfield.
It was a heck of a kick for the kick in the tee.
So Andover will take over from the Coon Rapids, or from their own 49-yard line. And they're going to bring Knopfler back in to run the offense. Handoff goes to Syke, bounces off of tackle, gets a first down, and more still going. Finally driven out of bounds by half a dozen red jerseys. And the Cardinals got to be careful with the way they're
getting up there. Yeah, just forcing the helmet to the ground.
And they probably are fortunate that wasn't a flag right there.
Yeah.
That probably should be.
It should have been
a 15-yard penalty.
Yep, no question.
Frustrated or not, you can't act like that, even if you do get away with it.
Right.
First and 10 from the 37 now. Handoff goes right to Dietz, and he's stopped after a very short gain.
Outside defense doing a good job of covering up on Dietz.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Andover leading big, 40-7 as we go to the fourth. They've got the ball. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
So we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.
Fans have not been fazed by the colder temps.
It's homecoming.
Or their team's disappointing performance. A fumble on the snap to start the fourth quarter. But Knopfler able to get back on top of it. So that's a big loss and sets up a 3rd and long. Ball at the 43, they need to get to the 27. Hard to see the numbers out there. Rain last night prevented the paint crew from getting out there and being able to put all the yardage markers on the field. It's a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Set up 4th and 10.
Bill Davis on the tackle for Coon Rapids just made sure that he wrapped him up after that quick throw.
Cardinals showing blitz in the middle. Huskies are going to take a timeout.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there on what was going to happen.
Huskies, first charge, team timeout.
That'll be their first timeout of the second half. .10:32 remaining in this contest. Andover looking to see if they can tack on some additional points here. Up 40-7.
Well, and a score here would put them back over the 35-point lead and get the scoreboard running. Such a ham.
I love it. Go, Brandon.
Go, Rickert.
Go. Nobody better. I love it. You know, plus to hang on to that camera on your shoulder and rock out like that.
So 4th and 10 now. And they'll go for it from the 37. Knopfler pressured, spun around and sacked. And the Cardinals will take over on downs. Brandon Gustafson on the sack.
Did a nice
First
job.
one in, a couple of guys right there afterward.
Got enough of them to spin him around and bring him down.
Cardinals will take over on offense from their own 43-yard line. George, quick throw right side, complete to Geyer across midfield. A gain of about 8.
Yeah, got it out there quickly enough where the defense couldn't react right away.
Well, and that's when this offense is clicking.
Yep.
When they get into an up-tempo rhythm, the offense can move. That's how this offense is designed. It's just been a struggle to get into that rhythm.
Yep.
And their continued ineffective ground game has just made that a more complicated process to get into that rhythm. George waiting, throws, complete to Geyer. Over the middle, he's got a first down to the 25.
Again, good patience in the pocket, able to step up and make that throw to Geyer. Nice job of rifled it in there. He's going to step right into the pocket and throw it to Geyer. A little bit behind him, but Geyer makes a nice adjustment on the ball to make the catch. Catches for 54 yards for Carter Geyer this season.
Pass is complete to Cam Geyer on the left side. Gain of 6. Down inside the 20. Handoff goes to Miles Taylor. Big hole in the middle. He's got the first down just shy of the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he hits the hole hard. He's not an east and west runner. He's definitely a north and south runner. So he hits that hole and picks up some nice yardage.
First and 10 from the 11. George, chase, rolls right. Now throws, incomplete, just threw that one away.
Yep.
Everyone well covered downfield.
Dave Emme on the coverage.
Emme may
there
have
he
had
is.
He could have caught that. He just didn't want to show everybody up.
He probably could have caught that one-handed.
So now 2nd and 10 from the 11. George confirming the call from the sideline. Blitz was there, nearly picked off. Great read on the play by Geyer.
Jordan Brown, the intended receiver. George tried to roll to his right and find Brown. the end zone. But yeah, they're fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted as well.
Geyer made a nice read, broke off his coverage of Carter Geyer and nearly had the interception. Instead, 3rd and 10. Quick pressure, the pass intended for Miles Taylor. It hit the turf. Was that a backward pass or was that incomplete? Cardinals are able to get on top of it, but now the whistles blow and it was incomplete.
See where that pass is.
No, the ruling on the field is the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that pressure was in George's face immediately. And Miles just not quite ready for the pass. And good coverage by Andover. Had he made the catch, there was coverage right there. I don't know that he would have had an opportunity to get upfield for much, if anything. 4th and 10 from the 11. George throws, pass complete to Geyer, and he's dropped well short of the first down. Andover will take over on downs, but deep in their own end.
And just not enough opportunity to get the ball to at least the first down marker. But again, Geyer doing a nice job of bringing him down.
And nearly stripped that ball out. That's what he was saying. It should be incomplete because he got that ball out of there. And I tell you, he's got a pretty good argument.
Yes, he does.
But as it is, the Huskies will take over from their own 5-yard line. It looks like they're going to bring the Wildcat package in.
Wanamaker doing a nice job out of that package.
Well, and it's usually short yardage situation. Well, here you got 95 yards in front of you. It's clearly running. You want to run the ball.
Yeah, and they're trying to get a room.
Run the clock.
I want to get some room away from your goal line as well.
Wanamaker runs to his left, picks up 3.
And again, they're in no hurry. Obviously, they're going to continue to try and let that clock run. You're red.
Still a smile on his face.
I thought he was blushing.
Good paint. Nice paint job. He's got the Cardinal beak on and the whole bit. Wanamaker on the run again, out close to the 10. It'll be 3rd down and about 5.
You see the numbers on Wanamaker tonight? Again, continuing to let that clock tick down.
Wanamaker looking for room in the middle. A hole opens up. He's got a first down. And the Huskies will move the chains.
Yeah, and they'll continue to do that.
It's a big conversion, really.
Yeah, absolutely is. Continue because they'll obviously retain possession of the ball, and they can continue to let the clock wind down. Yeah, get a little space from their own goal line. A little opportunity to work.
Wanamaker now out of the shotgun. Well, it's not Wanamaker. Who do we got in there now? Brodeur is the new play caller.
Yep.
Handoff went to Dietz for a couple. Handoff goes right side to Seth England, and Not much there.
He'll slow down.
Short gain, 3rd down.
Bothwell with the final tackle.
Third and about 8. Handoff again to England, running left this time, and nothing there. It'll be a punting situation for Andover as we're under 5 minutes remaining in the contest.
So again, just getting some time off the clock and trying to run your offense from deep in your own territory. Able to take some of that time off before they have to punt the ball away.
Good punt will roll. Merkel will take it from the 41, and he'll bring it back out close to the 49-yard line.
Seth England on the tackle for Andover. Cardinals trying to put another successful drive together.
Van Holsen back in at quarterback. His pass incomplete. Intended for Tabla, a little underthrown and behind him. Nearly got the Huskies to jump. Handoff goes to Miles Taylor. Nice hole in the middle. And he will finish it strong. Very close to a first down.
See, they mark
Makes
it.
A big difference when the offense when the line gets them a bit of a hole and allows the runners to run downhill.
Yeah, you get a bit of a surge, and yeah, we've seen Miles Taylor do a nice job running downhill.
3rd and about a yard.
Two carries for 18 yards for young Mr. Taylor.
We get the carry on 3rd down as well, and hit immediately, but a good second effort should get him the first down. And it will. Ball at the 42 now. Van Holsen, quick throw left, complete to Tabla, able to escape the initial tackle, but wrapped up just shy of the 40-yard line. A very short gain.
Yeah, he was able to make the little bit he
quick.
did. He's
quick. He's elusive.
Yep.
But
like
there's
you.
not a lot of him. So once he gets wrapped up,
yeah, exactly. He's going to the ground.
Tabla, one of the Cardinals sprinters in the spring. Handoff goes to Taylor. I like the way the kid runs.
Well,
runs strong, lowers his shoulder, initiates contact. Good second effort, stretching for every yard he can.
Yeah, that's what I like, the fact that he stretched out to get that additional yardage. and gives a little punishment at the same time.
And still protecting the ball.
Exactly.
As he's better, since he's the son of a running back coach.
I would think so.
Be 3rd and 6, though. After their last conversion, Cardinals now 2 of 11 on 3rd down. Pass goes to Brown, right side, tries to cut back. He's going to come up short. It'll be 4th down.
He had to wait a little bit for that pass to get to him, allowing the defense to come to him a little quicker. As you mentioned, tried to turn it upfield, cutting back, trying to pick up that 1st down.
Under 90 seconds remaining in the contest. Handoff goes to Taylor again. He's got the 1st down. And again, just punishing people when they try and go low. He lowers the shoulders. And I'm not getting in his way.
I wouldn't get in his way either.
1st down to the 20.
He's going to run you right over. Again, watch the power as he's looking to deliver the punishment at the end of that run.
Well, Tyler Wilson just trying to get in front of him and take out his legs, but
no such luck.
Again, Taylor very good at lowering the shoulder and dropping the boom. Tried to get him on the swing pass right side, incomplete, got turned around a bit, 2nd down.
Yeah, if he had led him on that pass, he would have picked up some nice yardage, but he had to try and adjust and turn his body in order to catch the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Van Holzen with time now runs out and is sacked as Kaloni Hobbs getting to him. On 3rd and very long, Van Holzen looking for Brown. Pass is tipped and picked off. It's going to be Kabire. He's had a nice game.
He has.
And he finishes it right there.
Yeah,
that's ball game.
He definitely has a very nice game here tonight, and that will do it. The Cardinals are going to fall to 0-6. And Andover on a little bit of a streak, 2nd win in a row. Move to 2-4.
Wilson with a good defensive play, getting up and breaking up the pass. Gabor there to take it away and finish it off. The Huskies will come out and take a knee. I'm shocked it's taking them this long to tell them, hey guys, go out there and take a knee.
Here's Jack Scheck, Coon Rapids homecoming king. Callie Harris is your homecoming queen.
Well, this is the way he wanted his homecoming week to end. The Kings' crown trampled on a bit by the visitors.
Just a bit. It's, they started quickly and didn't look back, did the Huskies. And Cardinals will have to regroup, and they're back here next week at home against Osseo before they finish on the road at Totino.
Well, and we've talked about it. You know, tonight's game and now Osseo, a couple of weeks where they have opportunities to get some things going. You know, you look at the last game on the schedule, you can't believe you have a legitimate shot to beat the #1 team in the state in the Totino Grace Eagles, but next week you have to get some positives. I mean,
no question.
You finally got in the end zone tonight. That's a positive, but it came too little too late. You were already down 40. Now next week going in against Osseo, you're back home. It's your final home game of the regular season, final home game of the year, final home game for seniors of their career. They want to go out on a high note. They want to be able to do something positive to take with them moving forward.
No question about it. That would be ideal, obviously. And one thing Coach Malling said that, these kids in fact, that despite that they're 0-6 now, they haven't given up. They have been playing with their hearts and really getting what they want to, mission accomplished. Unfortunately, it hasn't been affected on the scoreboard that way.
Well, it was 32-0 in favor of the Huskies at the half. They came out and added it to it on their opening drive. Vince Clark with his 3rd touchdown reception. 2nd week in a row, he's scored 3 touchdowns. And then they complete the 2-point conversion as well. Cardinals finally got points on the board late in the 3rd quarter. Both teams, again, a lot of penalties and a lot of things they'd like to clean up. Neither team did well on 3rd down. Both teams committed too many penalties. Cardinals, again, too many turnovers. But again, they finally get into the end zone. The pass from George to Tyler Snell to break the long scoring drought. But just not enough. And they're going to lose another one and fall to 0-6.
Yeah, so you look at it as the final numbers, and really the Cardinals did a much better job offensively in the second half, able to just 50 yards at the break, able to increase that to 186. But you look at the penalties for Coon Rapids. It was a discrepancy with in the first half. Cardinals with 7, I believe. The Huskies had 6 or 5 at the end of the first half. But
so Cardinals penalties.
No penalties. They cleaned that up, but 3 turnovers, and that's a big statistic that they want to clean up.
Well, only a couple of more weeks to try. We've got soccer playoffs coming up sometime this week. We're not entirely certain. The seedings won't be determined until Monday, but we will be out there somewhere. Tuesday, Thursday, not quite sure, but we'll have some soccer tournament action for you here on CTN. Of course, Minnesota State High School League's rules prevent us from covering those live, but you can definitely get them taped on CTN channels or on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/CTN Studios. And then we'll be back here for the final home football game of the year. Cardinals hosting the Osceola Orioles next Friday. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including the master of the jib camera, Nate Maines, my partner, Howie Shapiro. I'm Joe Young, saying good night.